Hi Aquarius, I'm Pam and welcome to your Psychic Tarot reading for August 2020. This month I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. And remember, these are general readings, and to get messages pertaining specifically for you, you would need a private reading. This recording is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Ascendant, and Aquarius Moon. Please be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, because some months they're going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, be sure to watch your cusp sign, because some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So all that being said, Aquarius, now on to your August 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Aquarius. This has come up, I don't know how many signs. I'm reading you at sign number 5. I think 3 other signs have had this too. You, or at least 2 others besides you. This is 6 of Pentacles. This is the balance of give and take. It can also be giving generously and charitably and freely to others. It can be receiving charity and generosity from others. It could also be financial success. You're going to get embroiled in something, Aquarius, that's going to give you some kind of good payoff, have a good payoff for you. It may take you into a different area or different stratosphere than what you're normally used to doing. It may make you feel like you have to hurry up or give you some kind of anxiety, and it could also have some kind of connection to furthering your career or bigger dreams and goals. You're going to need to balance your time between your normal daily routines and jobs or work or what you normally do and whatever this new situation is. So there's having to balance time here. You may even get some money up front at the beginning to do this work. And you're really going to have to loosen up, let your hair down, let your true colors show. Like if you're too rigid or constricted, or it's going to come off too stiff, you have to really let your hair down here. Yeah, it's going to be like taking you into a different realm, a different, you're going to want to see things in action also. And I also get black and white, so it could be on print. There could be something to do with it in writing. It could be on a computer screen. It could be literally printed out on paper. This could have to do with contracts and agreements you may have to sign to do this work as well. You may have somebody holding your feet to the fire with some kind of deadlines here. There may be deadlines you have to meet and finish so much work at a certain period of time, or complete the whole project within a certain period of time could also be happening. There's going to be a lot of information you have to digest and think about in regard to this situation. And you're going to be very concerned that things are not mismanaged or mishandled. Whatever this other work that you're doing, and you could be worried that you're going to mismanage it or mishandle it, or anybody you have to then hand it over to that takes the next step or goes to the next, procedure after you. You may be like, okay, well, I'm doing all this work and I'm doing all this stuff, but I don't want somebody else to drop the ball or misconstrue what you've said or done or mismanage it in some way. So you're going to be a little worried about that. You're going to want some assurances about how things are going to be handled moving forward. So the next card you have good cards here, really. The next card you have here, Aquarius, is the 9 of Cups, and this is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. You could have some kind of wish come true that you have been waiting for. You could also be feeling very filled with contentment and peace at this time. This is a time where you're going to feel more happy, more jolly. your mood is going to be lightened and you're going to be feeling more elevated. This has a lot to do with what was coming up in the Six of Pentacles card. You may even be instructing people or showing people how to do things. You may be putting on webinars or teaching some kind of classes in some other venue, online possibly. And you may have to put some things out there too, like publicity or promote things or talk about it to other people, so that what you're working on that's going to be a good payoff for you and that's like a new venue for you gathers steam and gets momentum and goes somewhere. This is also going to be a boost to your self-esteem. I feel like you may even be looking better and you may even be feeling better, like looking better and feeling better, and a boost to your self-esteem. This all comes up here. So in your reading, I really do feel like the Nine of Cups is intertwined with the Six of Pentacles. Like I say, a lot of times these cards are not intertwined and they stand alone with separate messages. But here, these two cards feel like they're strongly connected for you in August. You may start to be a little concerned about your looks, or because of what you're doing here, that you want to be like really presentable or really polished, or I'm not saying you're going crazy about it, but I do feel like you're going to be concerned about either your physical appearance and your looks, or how you're coming off, how you appear to others with all that's going on here. You're going to be taking on several things at once. I feel like this could bring in multifaceted things for you. So you may be doing your usual gig, your usual work, your usual routines, your usual stuff. You're taking on this new thing that looks like it's going to give you expansion and growth and bring in more money for you, and may strike towards some goals that you wanted to reach, like branch out in that way. But because of that branching out, I feel like other things are going to come at you that you're going to have to consider. Maybe other opportunities or other offers, or to continue on from what you're going to be doing. Maybe there's going to be an option to keep doing it. You're going to have to hold your tongue, Aquarius, and listen, because you might want to talk over somebody, or you don't have the whole picture and you may be quick to make a decision. Don't speak too quickly or jump in or jump ahead of what somebody that's trying to talk to you is trying to tell you, because listening is going to be extremely important here. So before we move on to your next card, I'd like to share something with you here and take a look at this. Thanks for listening to that. Some people don't listen to the end of the video, so I wanted to put that little blurb in about Vimeo there. So your next card, Aquarius, is the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is a past life reincarnation relationship you've had with somebody before, and you're reincarnating and having the relationship with them again. It could mean fond childhood memories. It could also mean children in some way are important here. This could also be not just somebody from your past of a previous incarnation. This could be somebody from your past of in this lifetime that's showing back up. Some of you Aquarians are going to feel like you're making a connection with somebody very strongly in the month of August. For many of you, this could have romance, sexual chemistry, and love attached to it. But for some of you, it could be a different kind of connection. They may be really trying to help you, aid you, and assist you in your business, your work, your life. I feel like you're going to be looking at them kind of in awe, like how masterfully and skillfully they can do their job, or they can handle things and troubleshoot problems and deal with things. So I feel like you're going to be you're going to be impressed by this person. I feel they are going to take you out to do things. Now, if this could be like dating, like going out to dinner, if we're allowed to go out and do things out in the world ever again, you could be doing those kind of things, like going on dates, going to dinner, going to theater, going to movies, going to concerts, going to comedy shows, whatever. But it could be also they're taking you out. If it's not a romantic thing, they could be taking you out because you have to have like these discussions, these meetings, and maybe they're taking you to see things like, hey, you need to witness this. This is what I want you to do. Or just having like, negotiations over dinner, over lunch. It's going to be different for all of you how this Six of Cups plays out. This is a card that's symbolic to me, I'm hearing my guides say, of you feeling like something is finally getting going in your life. Something maybe that you've been waiting for a long time. Or if you just felt like your life was humdrum and kind of dull, nothing really happening, now you're going to feel like, okay, woo, something's finally happening here for Aquarius. If this is a love relationship, you will make big strides forward in this relationship. If you're already dating this person or in a relationship with them, there will be strides made forward. Like you could live together, get engaged, get married, any one of those possibilities. If you're already intertwined with them, this could be what's going to be happening for you in August going into September. Whether it's love or it's not love, there's a match here. You're making a match. Like this is a good match for you. So if it's going to be a new employer or somebody you're going to be doing partnership or business with, or in love and romance, it is a good match for you. So the card you have next, Aquarius, could very well be you, because you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is an air sign person. This is an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. You may have somebody running interference for you, and that helps you look into things like legally, like this could be a lawyer, or it could be somebody that's very knowledgeable and is like looking into things for you and then reporting back to you with their findings. This card also is indicating to me that you're going to feel fit as a fiddle in August. Like maybe you went on an exercise regime or changed your diet or started taking, new natural remedies or supplements or something, or maybe you needed medications that was switched from one thing to another. And this is like feeling fit as a fiddle. But for some of you, this is not you. For some of you, this is somebody, like I said, that's either a lawyer or an accountant, or somebody that's running interference or doing investigative work for you and coming back and giving you the information you need. For some of you, this is another person, and you're going to be really intertwined with them and doing a lot of activities with them. For some of you, this could be who is coming up in the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this is you. For some of you, it is definitely another person. So that doesn't usually come up like that to me. Usually when the sign comes up in the card, it's usually the sign. But I am getting for some of you, so you could be dealing with an air sign person very strongly in August or moving forward. And keep in mind, I've said this many times. I'm going to say it to you again, Aquarius. Sorry if you're sick of hearing it. But everybody's birth chart is different. And my spirit guides know astrology. I don't know it. I know of it, I know about it, I know some things about it, I follow it and I believe in it, but they know it. And I'm going to tell you that, timing is going to be different here when this is going to occur for you, because you don't all have the same birth chart. You don't all have the same birth time, the month you were born. Some of you could be January Aquarians, some of you could be February Aquarians, some of you are born if you're all born in different states, cities, etc. So your timing is going to be different, but it is coming up here in August, but it could happen a year from now or in the next 5 to 6 months. You're also going to be learning how to handle things better and how to deal with pressure better than maybe what you've dealt with in the past. This could also be somebody, either it's you seeking out somebody that can help you with a problem, or it is the person that is going to help you out with a problem. And if you have some kind of physical problem or ailment, or it could be in the inner workings of your business, your job, the computer, they could be like the good problem solver, the fixer, so to speak. They could even be a doctor or somebody that could give you some kind of remedy or therapy for something. This King of Swords is very ingenious and intuitive. Now, for some of you Aquarians, that is you, because you can be very ingenious and intuitive. But for some of you Aquarians, it is someone else. So now you have, this came up quite a bit. I've seen it more than once in these August readings, and you have it too. You have the Six of Rods. And the Six of Rods is victory after a battle, or being victorious in something. You're going to feel like you're going to come to this point where things are going to be changing at a rapid rate. If it doesn't happen in August, as I already said, it could happen anytime between now and a year from now, or now in the next 5 to 6 months. I do feel something really comes through for you in a big way. That's what my guides are saying. And it's got a lot of fanfare to it, where you can really be expressing yourself. So perhaps it's something you're going to write, or a video you're going to make, or a story you're going to tell, or something you're going to produce, a vlog, a blog, something in writing. You know, I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of you, but there's fanfare to it. I feel that all of the details get finalized, or the project itself, or whatever this is they're talking about, that gets finished and finalized by summertime of next year. And I'm going by my summertime. I live in the northern hemisphere, so summertime for me is June, July, and August, and part of September. So it's that time frame of next year. By then, in 2021, by June, July, or August, or September of 2021, either the project is finished or the whole deal is finalized. And I feel like everything's completed by then. And you're going to be really proud of yourself, Aquarius. I see you holding your head up like, wow, I really did it. I made this goal. This happened and I've succeeded. I have this achievement. You're going to feel like you made a big achievement. And what you're doing, because I see you looking at people struggling, having trouble, struggling. And what you're doing here is actually going to be helpful to other people. So that may not make sense to you right now. Maybe you're going to counsel children that have been abused. Maybe you're going to write something that gives people insight, or you're going to be working with people, or making that video, or making that blog, or making that vlog, or putting something in writing, or dealing with people one-on-one. But something you're doing here, or teaching them, like I said earlier in the video, you're going to be helping people. People that feel like they're struggling are going to benefit from what you're doing, for most of you. And you know, you're really going to shine. And really, Aquarius, I feel like you've had your fill of problems. A lot of these problems have been generated and created by other people that have influenced your life and thrown, you know, like when you see a wheel running and somebody, if you take a rock and you throw it in the wheel, you're going to fall off that bike, or it could make the whole cart fall over. I feel like there's people that have thrown rocks in your wheels. This is going to be where you get elevated in your time to shine, and you're putting some of that problematic baggage behind you. So the gemstone crystal you got from the Velvet Bag of Gems, when I pulled one for Aquarius, you have clear quartz, which is interesting because this is clear quartz, my crystal, And here you have a smaller clear quartz. So this in some way is going to be helpful for Aquarius in August. It's going to give you this sense of like knowing, especially if you have a crystal like that, bigger one that you can look into, or just even if you're wearing one or whatever, it's going to give you a sense of like, I feel like you're going to know things before they happen. It's going to help your psychic ability and your intuition. It's also going to be a stone. I'm kind of surprised they're saying this, but this is what my guides are saying. It can help settle your nerves. So if you feel like you're on edge or your nerves are frazzled or raw, it's going to help settle you down, calm your nerves. And even maybe nerve endings. I've had some weird things going on with nerves in my body. I don't mean nervous. I mean nerves in my feet, in my leg. So I think, and I'm an Aquarius, so I think I'm going to be using clear quartz because I got some weird things going on with nerves in my body. It's going to give you the motivation and the impetus to jump into things with full force, with full energy, with full force. It's going to take you out of the realm of the mundane and the boring and like help feed and seed your imagination. So if you need to do any creative projects or this thing that's coming up here in your reading, and you need like to have those creative juices flowing and inspiration and insight and imagination, this is going to be a really good stone for you to wear or sleep with under your pillow, or, look into, like I have the big crystal, or, get a beaded bracelet in the month of August. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching, and please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get some special videos that I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand channel focusing on very specific topics, I always post the most recent links for those videos below in the description box in the Show More section, or you can also get them by going to my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Click on the Videos tab on my menu, and there you will see all the video series I have recorded, the descriptions of what divination tools I used, how long the videos, the predictions are going for. You just click on the sign you want, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So some of the most recent video series I have listed below, the links below, are, as always, my psychic crystal readings for the month of August 2020. If you want a continuation of this reading and to see what other predictions and messages my spirit guides have for you for August, that link is down below this video. Also, the most recent video series I've recorded is the mid-year love and romance update for 2020, requested by many people. So the first half of the reading is focusing on couples using a 5-card cross tarot layout, and then the second half of the reading is 3-card layout for the single people of your sign. The other most recent video series I have listed below is the mid-year 2020 Psychic Tarot Update 7-card Bohemian Tarot spread readings for each sign of the zodiac. And the other link is June 2020 Eclipse Effects Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings for the lunar eclipse in Sagittarius on June 5th and the solar eclipse in Cancer on June 21st. Those effects of those eclipses will last for 6 months. So the predictions in those videos will last for 6 months. I also have another link below. If you haven't checked it out yet, you might want to. Important angel messages for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 3 angel-based oracle cards to bring you messages from the angels and predictions. So we're going through some really wacky times. You might want to check those videos out. I've had a very good response about those. If you would like to donate to my channel and help support this channel, I have a donation link connected to PayPal down below. And I want to say a big thank you to all of you who have been very generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot and it does help. So thank you so much for that. If you would like to see more predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, The Psychic Pastry Chef LLC also on Facebook, and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use many different divination tools, and those predictions that I post there are not just for the day I post the prediction. Sometimes it's 6, 7, 8, 9 months out. Sometimes it's a couple weeks out. It's never just for one day. And many people do find that these predictions resonate with them. So you might want to check that out because they may resonate for you as well. So I hope you all have absolutely fantastic and amazing blessings come to you in this wonderful month of August. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.